was wrong with Adrian Broner post-fight saying he won that fight against Pacquiao? Hell no, he did not. He did not win that fight. Pacquiao was all over him.
On house, we don't have land. We don't have even food. We just, we have to work every day to make money.
What happens when some of the greatest warriors ever to step into a boxing ring all agree on one thing? And what if that one thing is a name, a force of nature, a human hurricane named Manny Pacquiao? When legends speak, the world listens. And when those legends can't stop talking about how terrifyingly brilliant Pacquiao was in his prime, you realize this isn't just a great fighter. We're talking about a phenomenon. A whirlwind who tore through weight classes like they were paper and danced around opponents like a tornado in sneakers. So thank you, Pete. That's funny. No, that's moving. Truly moving. Because boxing has seen legends come and go, but when the gloves come off and the punches stop flying, what remains are the stories, the gasps, the awe. And at the center of those tales is Manny Pacquiao. From silencing icons to making world, champions look like amateurs. Pacquiao didn't just fight, he performed miracles. The kind that made even the cockiest veterans breathe a sigh of relief.
That's Manny P.
That's extremely moving.
Yes,
We're
yes.
moved.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because every fighter who faced Pacquiao brought something different into the ring. And every single one walked away, changed. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. So buckle up. This isn't just a walk down memory lane. This is a no-holds-barred confession booth, where boxing's biggest names step under the spotlight to testify to the relentless force that was, and still is, Manny Pacquiao.
Thoroughly beat decision-wise on that fight. I don't know what he was talking about when he said everybody knows he won the fight. Adrian Broner did not win that fight. And by the way, Jim Gray pointed out accurately, he averaged less than 8 punches around. What did I say when I interviewed him last week, huh, Jim? I said, they say you don't throw punches, man. He said it ain't about how many, it's about the right.
Oscar De La Hoya learned the hard way. The golden boy, once untouchable, walked into that fight with Pacquiao carrying pride, legacy, and championship belts. But he hadn't seen Manny. Not like that. What De La Hoya faced wasn't just speed, it was surgical precision. He couldn't breathe, he couldn't move. And like a tragic hero in a Shakespearean play, he admitted something no fighter should ever have to say. He knew it was over before it even began.
Congratulations. This is a beautiful gym. I hope that there's a lot of people will inspire to train here. Thank you. Congrats. Mike. Congrats. Congratulations. Yes, beautiful. I'm here to support you. Thank you.
And then there's Joshua Clottey, a fighter who, for reasons known only to him, decided to walk into the storm holding nothing but an umbrella made of ego. He didn't just lose, he folded like cheap origami. Years later, Clottey practically confirmed what fans already knew. He never stood a chance. He was underpaid, underprepared, and outclassed. Manny's punches came in relentless flurries, like machine gun fire from every angle. All Clottey could do was survive. But Pacquiao didn't just humble his opponents. He made them reevaluate their entire careers. Take Keith Thurman. He came in hot, calling himself the new king of the welterweights. But Manny, a 40-year-old at the time, treated him like a rookie sparring partner. He dropped Thurman early, then again, and while Thurman showed heart, he couldn't solve the puzzle that was Pacquiao. The speed, the timing, the violent left. Hand. By the time opponents adjusted, Manny was already 3 steps ahead.
Shocked me because Pacquiao tends to lead with his head, which is how Marquez got him in that third fight.
Correct.
But he was quicker.
He was quicker. He was predictably more aggressive. He connected more. That 8th and 9th round, he was all over Adrian Broner. All over him.
Even broadcasters couldn't stay objective. Max Kellerman, a man built on logic and stats, nearly exploded with admiration when trying to describe Pacquiao's rise. From flyweight to welterweight, winning lineal championships along the way, it was unprecedented, like a chess player winning world titles with every piece on the board. No one had done it before, and no one's done it since. When Robert Garcia, one of boxing's sharpest minds, compared Manny's 8-division feat to Mayweather's undefeated record, he didn't hesitate. Sure, an undefeated record is impressive, but with the right promoter and a padded resume, it's possible. 8 divisions? That's gladiator level. That's not picking fights. That's
for greatest fighter, pound for pound, who ever lived. Think about, by the way, I don't think he wins that argument. Sugar Ray Robinson is safely ensconced in that position. But Henry Armstrong, Muhammad Ali, Harry Greb, Sam Langford, Floyd Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker, whoever else you want to mention.
Antonio Margarito learned the hard way what happens when you underestimate Pacquiao. He thought his size would make the difference. He believed being the bigger man meant being the stronger one. But Manny made him look like a slow-moving tree, getting chopped down with surgical precision. Round after round, punch after punch, Pacquiao painted Margarito's face with leather. By the end, it wasn't just a defeat, it was a reconstruction. Bones were shattered, pride obliterated, and the myth of size dominance thrown out the window. Even Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, didn't hesitate to say it. Pacquiao wasn't just great, he was sensational. Watching him fight felt like someone had hacked the rules of boxing and rewritten the code.
Because I'm sure mentally you prepared as well as physically prepared Shane, but you know.
Yeah, tell him. Yeah, they have shoulders, bro. Give him the case. Shane. Man, shut up. No, Shane took everything. With baggy on it. Yeah, there. You don't remember one thing. I remember him wrapping his head. Program.
Because he wrapped his own hands. Yeah.
When he kept asking me.
Tim Bradley, who fought both Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford, offered one of the most insightful breakdowns of Manny's brilliance. He said Manny wasn't just a fast starter, he was a predator of instinct, a reflex machine. He didn't just react, he anticipated. While you were still deciding on your first jab, Pacquiao was already landing his third punch. But it wasn't just physical dominance, it was psychological warfare. Pacquiao would smile at you, joke around, look like the friendliest guy on the planet, and then crack your ribs without breaking that smile. That contradiction, the saint outside the ring and the savage inside it, left opponents disarmed. How do you hate the man who's punching your face in but still makes you feel like he'd offer you water afterward?
See that fight. So Pacquiao's peak was just about as good as anyone in history. Now, I'd have favored Mayweather back then. He's the naturally larger fighter. And that's the point. When you talk about pound for pound, if a fighter moves up out of his natural weight class and can still compete with the best who ever did it, what does that mean about the quality of that fighter's prime, pound for...
Let's pause and ask something. How often do boxing legends, known for guarding their egos like championship belts, collectively tip their hats and say, that guy, yeah, he was different. Once in a generation, maybe. But here's the twist. Manny is that generation. Even seasoned trainers, guys who've seen fighters come and go like seasonal rain, would suddenly light up like teenagers when Pacquiao walked into the gym. The sound of the mitts when he trained, that wasn't just noise. That was music. That was chaos with a rhythm. People would stop mid-conversation.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
Thank you.
Nice to meet
How
you.
was it?
Amazing.
Good,
Thank
good.
you for all the hospitality.
Sorry, I wasn't able to come and see you guys with everything that was going on.
It's okay. Thank you.
Opponents knew they were in trouble the moment their best punch landed clean, and Pacquiao just smiled. You could hit him with a shot from the gods, and he'd bounce back on his toes like he just smelled something delicious in the kitchen. How do you fight someone like that? You don't. You just try to survive. And even the commentators, those trained professionals meant to stay cool under pressure, couldn't help themselves. During a Pacquiao fight, they turned into excited fans, mispronouncing names, yelling over each other, losing track of the rounds. Who could blame them? Watching Manny was like watching a wildfire. Beautiful, uncontrollable, and far too fast for the naked eye. And then there was his movement.
Brandon Rios made Pacquiao look lightning fast. And then when he fought Tim, Manny looked fast, but not as fast. Now, but Tim's not necessarily known as fast. I am. What's going to happen if I say fast? It's all relative. Speed is relative.
Did you just say he's faster than me? Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.